That kind of throws the count off, doesn't it?
Kind of does, yeah. But according to this, at least have at least 70,820 pieces.
Probably doesn't
Does
really
that
count much,
include-
though. Those freebies are small, aren't they? They're just like 20 or 30 or 40 piece sets.
Does
They're not
that
into the
include
hundreds.
the extra pieces that come in with every set, like the little tiny ones you might
Probably.
lose? There's probably 3 or 4 of them under my bed right now, little tiny pieces that I've dropped when I built stuff. So, like, and you get quite a few because this. I have a little bag of extra pieces just from like minifigure sets and the micro fighters and stuff like that I bought.
Do they?
Oh,
do
and
any
the
of
advent
them
calendar.
Fit, do any of them fit with each other?
Oh yeah.
Lego.
Okay.
There's some pretty cool fucking exclusive figures though with the advent calendars, like this little Tony Stark with the helmet face shield pops up,
Nice.
Ooh, neat.
which is cool.
They're making a motorcycle quality helmet now. That's the Iron Man helmet. Where the mask opens
Sweet.
up for you.
And who doesn't want a Spider-Man with
Oh,
a
look at that.
with a tacky Christmas sweater on? I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm
That's
sure Aunt
exactly
May made
what I
that
want.
for him.
And what's her name? Oska or something from what do you call it? Black Panther, the leader of the guard or whatever. She's
I
got a,
can't remember her name.
Oh,
It starts with an
General, yeah.
Black Panther, I believe,
Uh,
is the next movie I'll be watching, though.
and skates.
Yeah.
They're fucking skates.
Why
Yeah.
skates?
Skates.
Because
That
it's
doesn't make
hockey.
sense.
It's hockey.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
playing hockey.
Yeah.
I didn't
That
know.
character's name is
Holiday.
Okoye. Okoye.
Okoye.
Okoye, that's
oh
it.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, there's even a little puck.
Nice.
And they give you this one too in the advent calendar. They give you Loki's throne, but there's no Loki in the set.
Oh.
That seems
that's weird.
off.
You do get this really cool
Yeah.
little Christmas tree.
Oh, look at the Christmas tree.
Silly.
8.7.
Oh, and a snowman. You get a snowman with Iron Man's fucking thing that he's got in his chest, the arc thing there.
Okay.
Arc reactor, yeah.
That's the one.
Reactor Frosty. Okay, gotcha.
And you get a little train that has a teeny tiny little Ant-Man on it.
Oh,
Cool. Too cool.
The Marvel Christmas edition, eh?
Yep, that's the advent calendar. I just opened them all up and put them. You get like one little gimmicky thing in each one, and it had more. Minifigures than the Star Wars one. You got a cool ass Doctor Strange. So,
Right on.
yeah, and Wong also.
Oh, they have Wong.
Carrying the Tesseract. Yeah.
Does it give you any sort of platform to put them all on so that you can display them all as a unit?
I have some anyways. Like we have specialty ones. I bought a bag of them off the pad wall.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I feel like you
do
can always
have
build.
some.
You can always build stuff like that with a little Lego.
And I have, you can buy little display cases. I've got 4 of them so far filled with like Muppets and Looney Tunes and stuff like that.
Oh, that just made me think of when that guy opened the drawer and Loki and the Tesseract was in there and all the
Yep.
stones as if they were nothing.
Oh, we
I
see
didn't,
those all
I
the
didn't like
time.
that. I didn't like that Loki series.
Oh, I loved it.
There's parts of it that were really good, dude. Yeah.
Some of the guys
Yeah.
around here use those as paperweights. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just useless trinkets.
I did like that new perspective on the stones, but I also like that's just another step in the power creep where things just get bigger and more intense, and like the things that used to be like huge threats are all of a sudden like nothing.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
you can only take that so far in a series or in a franchise, and it's gotten.
Before you have to reset.
That's part of why I didn't
Don't-
like
don't tell
it.
Dragon Ball.
And if they do somehow, Marvel's really struggling right now. I think the last 3 movies,
Oh, with
have all been
Majors,
flops. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
And
definitely.
also
Hey,
the
sweet.
problems are Jonathan Majors. Hey, Swede.
Yeah, that. Yeah, he's
They've dropped
officially
them now,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's officially out.
Oh, he is a fish. I didn't hear that.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
If they do somehow recover and bring the Infinity Wars arc to its climax, where do you go after that? You've gone from Thanos threatening our universe to Kang threatening all universes.
universes, yeah.
Where do you go after that? You're literally
Can't really
have
go
already
anywhere.
handled multi-universe threats. There's nothing more to go off of.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, they could.
The scuttlebutt is that they're exchanging Kang for Doctor Doom to be coming in as the new big bad guy
Possibly.
for the rest of the series.
They got to save it somehow
That's,
because
that's been
they,
floated. That's
well,
been
that's why I
floated.
said scuttlebutt.
yeah,
They also might what they also might do is possibly recast Kang somehow.
That's less likely.
that's a tough order. He was a good actor.
Yeah, but wasn't he? I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
the
didn't really
whole
get-
story behind that.
There's
not
serious
exactly-
implications, but I honestly, everything that I've read on it, it looks like he's pretty innocent for those
Yeah,
allegations.
she lied. So
Yeah. But the thing is, there's other stuff in his past other than that that's creeping into it now, and that's why people are starting to say, "Okay,
well, the
we'll
witch.
move away from
Well,
that."
so the witch hunt started. Oh, well,
Exactly.
good luck to him.
So
But I don't understand how like the other movie studios like stick with what is the name of this person, the one that plays the Flash,
oh yeah, Ezra
yeah,
Miller.
because
He should be fucking
and they were
gone.
really worse than that.
Ezra
didn't know
Miller
he
should have been gone a long time ago.
Who's that?
Oh yeah,
And
Ezra
The guy
Miller.
that's playing the Flash in the movies.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't cut that Flash movie out.
Yeah.
Like all the crap that he went through.
What they really should have did was they should have went with the guy that was doing the TV show. They should have just swapped him
Yeah,
right in and just said he's the guy because he
I
did
totally
the TV
agree,
show
yeah.
perfect. I
Yeah,
got to
he
be
did.
honest with you. I wish I could think of what his name is right off the top of my head, but I can't.
Yeah, I
Flash guy
definitely
from the
agree.
show.
He would have been a lot better choice.
the one who was
So-
oh yeah,
What was his name again?
I can't think of it, and
He
I'm
was a
too
good-
lazy to look it up.
Grant Gustin.
That's it. Yep. So I think he did a great job of being the Flash.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
he's
was a
got
good
like
Flash.
8-9 years seasons of experience doing it. He could have stepped into the movie role and just handled it.
Oh, yeah, very easily.
So
He'd already be a recognizable face for the Flash too.
yep. And with them doing the multi-universe thing, they could have very easily explained it. Just got rid of Ezra right at the beginning. As soon as he went back in time, suddenly he's a different person altogether when he comes back forward. Right?
Yeah,
And everything gets fucked up.
maybe that's what they'll do with Kang.
Yeah, I wish.
If they're doing the multiverse thing, they can just switch out for. a
I
different
never
Kang.
liked that going into, like, Eric's right. That's just way too much escalation in power. It's hard for you to go anywhere after you do something like that.
Start needing weirder and weirder things to get you
Right.
fixed, man.
Like
I need you to go
think-
back in time and save me from myself, man. I'm so fucked up, man.
Did anybody watch the Marvel What If series and the
Oh, that was
Oh
some
yeah, I
good shit,
did.
man.
That was a good.
right?
I like-
Where do you
I like
go
that.
from that?
I
Yeah.
Where
didn't
do you go
see
from
the
that?
Marvel What If-
Ultron basically dominated everything.
I didn't see the What If series.
Oh,
Watch it just for
Nitty-
the animation. The animation's
Oh,
awesome.
it's so good.
Yeah, the
It's such a
animation
good
was so
series, though.
good. Yeah.
Also, Nitty said in the comics, Kang isn't African American, but why does that
Yeah,
matter?
that's true. He's a relative of Reed Richards.
I thought it was Captain America that he was.
No,
talking about.
it's Mr. Fantastic's like
Oh, okay.
spawn.
Yeah, great-
Kang to me is a fairly
great
unknown video
friend,
known to me because
Son,
I
whatever.
didn't watch later.
something.
read later about it.
Nidhi says that it was Nathaniel Richards, the father of Reed Richards.
oh. Bum, bum, bum.
But we don't
I know, I'll
have
sleep.
Fantastic Four when they introduced him, so we can't have that storyline.
Well, I'm glad I can sleep better knowing that I was his dad. This whole time I didn't know.
You're the
I'm
father.
into the second jar. I'm into the second jar.
Uh-oh. Why are you shaking? Now shaking it, doesn't that get all the trichromes off and all the little special things?
That's
Dude,
Right.
it's all stuck together. If I didn't shake it, I couldn't pull it out of the fucking chest.
It gets
Did
all
you
the
just remind me?
cooties. Lets the
Here's
cooties
an
settle
iron lad, I
all
forgot
the way
about
to the
that.
bottom.
Like,
Yes.
look,
He has to treat his
Like-
weed
like,
jar like an ice tray.
I only loosened up about that much of it. See, Neil or Michael?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I see that.
So that's what I mean.
You sure you got the right one this time?
Yeah, just keep swinging, buddy.
See, Neil, Steph, Eric, Michael, Mikey,
Yeah,
Those
we,
guys over there.
use guys.
I like watching people touch their weed with gloves, with those little blue gloves. I'm like, it's a bit much.
I use the blue gloves at work, but I'm not touching weed, mind you. But
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
but how do you make finger hash out of it? You can't make finger hash. Okay,
Yes,
make
you
blue
can.
glove hash. Why does this weed taste rubbery?
No offense, but I
Latex.
don't make the finger hash because I just don't want my fingers to get sticky, dude. I just don't want my fingers to get sticky because you can't get that stuff off for hours, days sometimes.
I found a quick way, but it's still. You're right. It sucks.
I use Derek.
Sandpaper? Sandpaper's a quick way.
Blah.
That's one of the ways. If I'm in a rush, I take it off with sandpaper. At
Dirt.
least my finger's pretty tender.
Dirt.
I think it was that orange goop that the mechanics use. I think is what I was, and it just like immediately.
Oh, that
I
orange
think-
soap, the magma soap. Yeah, that'll
Goop.
fucking that'll take anything off of you.
Including
Yeah.
the skin.
Yeah, it's got grit in it. It's like
Yeah.
sandpaper. The bar is like sandpaper. It will, yes.
Lava.
And I would like to point out, I'm not busting up
Lava.
like a nug.
Yeah.
I'm busting up enough to keep me going for a few days, so that will make my fingers very sticky.
Yeah, that soap just works by removing the top layer of skin.
Yeah.
Right.
Use a laser.
Can't stick to them if you're not there. Get up.
A magic
Jump into
eraser
an
would do
acid
it too.
bath.
So
I can
Neil,
help
I
you with
finally
that.
turned my. Oh no! Neil's from the blacklist. He's the suit maker. He's the suit maker. I finally logged into my Pokemon Go. 74
No.
kilometers.
What?
Jeez.
Oops.
Oh,
My
geez.
bad. My poor
I-
little
I-
Pokemon, my little Shelgon is probably starved to death. He's just bones following me around.
I keep waiting for Sabrina to jump into the stream on account of the fact that I'm saying it's not quite Canadian enough yet.
I knew I forgot
Oh
something.
my goodness. There you go. In the Spider Ham universe, it's Kangaroo the Conqueror.
Kangaroo the Conqueror. Yeah.
Spider ham.
Listen, Spider Ham is a thing.
Yeah.
I
What
want
was
more
first, though, that
stories
or-
from the Spider Noir universe?
What was first, the Spider Ham, or the Simpsons version of Spider Pig?
Spider
From the
Spider Ham by
Spider-
a
Spider Ham
long
is
shot.
by a long, yeah.
Was it?
Okay, so
Peter
then maybe
Porter.
they
It
That
was
stole
around
that.
before the Simpsons even went on TV.
So they stole that.
August
he was-
1983.
Not really.
Well, I mean, he was using it. Was he riffing on that then? Because I didn't know.
What did you say, Mage? August 1983 is the first edition of Spider Ham?
Yep.
But
Well,
he
then
was
Simpsons-
in other comics before he got his own.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was first premiered. Marvel's Tales starring Peter
Oh yeah, it
Parker,
was the secondary
Spectacular
story in the
Spider-Ham,
back of a
number
book,
one.
right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
predates
his first appearance
4
instead of
years.
his first own comic.
Because somebody told Stan Lee that no one would ever want to read that because no one wants to read a story about a kid with problems.
Oh yeah.
Word. Throw
Wait a
that shit
minute.
away.
Sure.
You know, no one could ever relate
Hey,
to
Sabrina.
to a kid with
Good day, good day.
problems in high school.
Nope.
Oh,
Cut it.
nobody.
Cut it for time.
Oh, actually, let me change.
Green Gobbler.
I'd
What?
like to congratulate the
Yeah.
Nebraska women on making the national title game in volleyball.
Nice.
After setting the world record for highest attended women's sporting event earlier this
Yeah,
year.
yeah. Can they go calm down somewhere? Like, you sold all the tickets, you won all the games. Enough, okay?
Are,
You
now,
won.
are they the,
You won
are
college.
They the corn
Sit down.
huskers?
And
Are they the
here's the amazing part: there is not a single senior on that roster.
That's
Y'all
cool.
in trouble. That division's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are they the Cornhuskers? Is that the
Yes.
Nebraska teams? Okay, cool.
Cornhuskers.
Go Huskers! Husker do or Husker do.
Isn't that a German band?
Yeah.
Whisker
Yes,
biscuit.
Husker Du. Yes,
What?
yes, they are.
They
Husker
were
Du.
German? I didn't know
German
that.
band, Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, I think so. Either that or British. One of the two.
I thought they were just a college.
Yeah, their big song that was played was Bela Lugosi is dead.
Yeah, and you know what?
Was she?
He's still dead. It's remarkable.
It's a cruel song.
It is. It is.
That's like the drummer from Def Leppard's only got one arm being sung over and over and over in the Bloodhound Gang song.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, really? How cruel.
Oh, there it is.
Can't hear you from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, true. I saw him
So
on the
I
tour
knew it-
before
I knew-
that and the tour after that, and he was just as good on both. He was a good drummer.
Batman.
Speaking of 90s bands, the latest Dune trailer came out and people were comparing the way the worms looked to buttholes. And so people were taking pictures, taking stills off of it and putting the butthole surfers onto the worm.
I like it a lot. though.
That's very appropriate.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I don't mind the Dune memes so much. The images.
I think I was the only one in the house that got that joke, and my wife looked at me.
Oh,
like I don't
Bauhaus
understand.
did Bela Lugosi is dead. My bad. I
Mm-hmm.
always get them confused. With Bauhaus.
Nevertheless, Bela Lugosi is still dead.
Nothing changed that.
Checks out. Hi, Sabrina.
I just love the way you delivered that line, Steph.
Still dead.
Nevertheless, they're still dead.
Last we checked. Wait, whose turn was it?
No.
No.
Okay,
Not
so
again.
Husker Du is American. Steph.
Yeah, I
Oh,
knew they
yeah.
were. I think they're from Wisconsin.
Minnesota.
Okay.
That's too
I
bad.
knew they were American.
Well, if they're Minnesota, they're basically Canadian.
Doesn't make sense that they're not from Nebraska.
People from Minnesota compare themselves to Canadians and think that they're like Canadians, but they're really not.
You're
No,
not even Canadian, Ollie. You're in PEI.
Fuck you, Mike.
You don't even
So
talk to the
yeah.
mainlanders. You think you're better than them. It's okay. I hear it in your voice.
yeah.
Ollie,
Are
just
you
tell
nuts?
Mikey that he lives in Gary, Indiana.
How
Oh,
dare
you
you?
don't
Are
live
the
in
Wisconsin
Canada. You live, like,
teams-
I live in Canada. I live in Upper Canada, and then my boyfriend lives in Lower Canada. Those
Oh,
be the
damn.
old names
Lower
for.
Canada.
Oh,
Everyone in
well,
Canada
never
lives in
mind.
Lower Canada.
No, Neil.
Not the Bears.
You do know what I'm talking about when I say Upper Canada and Lower Canada, right?
Yeah, before the
No.
provinces.
Oh, you actually okay, Neil. Okay, Ollie knows. Neil does not.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean before the provinces?
Upper Canada was the old name for what is now known as Ontario, and Lower Canada is what is now known as Quebec.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
okay.
know it sounds counterintuitive because you think, well, Ontario is more south than Quebec is, but it is.
No, it's
Upper Canada
upstream.
is more upriver, up the St.
Upstream.
Lawrence River, and Lower
Yeah.
Canada
Upstream.
is further down the St. Lawrence River.
Mhm.
And
That's why
the-
Maine is down east, which
Mhm.
seems counterintuitive, but it's
Sounds
And like
Down
Billy
wind
Joel sings
and to
about
the
the down
east.
easter Alexa.
I need a Tylenol.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
sorry
blame you,
that I
Neil.
had
This
to
has
give
gone
you.
off the rails. I agree.
I remember
your
being
liver.
in Mr. McIntyre's history class and learning about.
Oh
historical
yeah,
events.
Mr. McIntyre. What the hell are you
That's right,
talking about?
Mr.
Like we're supposed to know who that is.
Well, he's dead now, but you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Remind me of those
Everybody's
people like,
dead.
oh
Another-
yeah.
He's like that other
He's
guy.
He was the one school teacher in Prince Edward Island during Ollie's youth.
He's one of them. Yes.
He was just this one guy that taught
The
school for
teacher.
the entire
Little tiny schoolhouse.
population of PEI.
Yeah.
Nope.
They all learned their numbers and letters in a lighthouse,
And an
which
abacus.
served as the
Some
bank.
did, Mikey. There are some schools that have lighthouses have been converted into schools here on the island back in the day.
Of course.
Wow, cool.
Every stair set was another grade level.
No.
Every corkscrew around there was a fucking. All right, here's the third graders and the fourth.
Ollie wasn't kidding about the rubber gloves. Holy smokes! And then there's
Yeah.
the dog, which wanted to get high off the resin. That's pretty wild.
So apparently, I don't know if you guys heard about this. Hang on a second here. Let me see if I can find this.
No, I wasn't kidding about the rubber gloves. And I've been stripping the stems out of pot for almost 20 minutes now. Think my fingers wouldn't be covered by sticky stuff? Yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm
Exactly are you doing?
nonplussed. Absolutely nonplussed with that one, Ollie. I don't know where to go.
You use little scissors, Ollie?
Like what?
You use little scissors or a
scissors.
grinder?
Fuck no.
Ollie's got some bonsai scissors. He does that shit.
I use a
harmonious.
coffee grinder.
Go with the
I use a
clamps.
coffee grinder.
Just go with the clamps here. That's all good.
Grinder.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Jeez, if I tried to bust it up with a regular grinder, I'd be an hour doing this.
God, that coffee grinder.
Oh man, that's
Coffee
endurance.
grinder. I fill that thing up twice when I'm doing this. That's what it does. If I was trying to bust this in a regular grinder, it'd be like what, 30
Didn't
minutes.
I have
First
a
rule of
PSA
holes, man.
banner somewhere?
Oh, what?
PSA
Yeah, I gotcha.
public service announcement. Didn't I have
Yeah, I
that somewhere? I have some very information that folks need to know. Found this out today. A lot of modern peanut butter now, or some brands of peanut butter anyways now, you might want to check when you buy it, are using xylitol instead of, it's an artificial sweetener that's generally in sugarless gum. And to us, it's not a big deal. To dogs, it is deadly.
Yes.
And they're
that's
putting
right.
it in
Oh,
peanut butter now to
Oh,
and
people-
lowering the sugar
wow.
amounts and using xylitol. And people like to give their dogs peanut butter as a
Peanut
treat
butter.
sometimes.
They've been doing that
that's
for a
not
while now.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, they've been doing that for a while now. That's been going on for quite some time.
Really?
That's-
Xylitol, you call it?
That's the reason why.
Check
That's the
my
reason why.
peanut
Xylitol.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
XYLITOL.
Yeah, that's the
I
reason
don't-
why I
I
get.
don't drink peanut butter very often, but sometimes.
Yeah, that's the reason why I give Molly peanut butter that's specifically for dogs. I won't give her.
They do
anything
make that.
from-
They do make it. You can buy it. At
Yeah.
I go get those. They have the rawhide peanut butter bones.
Those are probably
those-
fine,
I-
Ollie.
Yeah,
I
if,
get
if,
those
it-
for 'em.
yeah, if it's made for a dog, they're not gonna.
Talking
they're gonna
about
put that
human
in.
peanut butter there, Ollie. So don't look in the dog peanut butter.
No, but sometimes I give them a little bit of peanut butter right out of the jar.
Yeah, some peanut
Oh,
butter,
gross.
some peanut butters don't have that. If you can,
No, I
you can
don't
check
let
the
them lift it
label.
out of the jar.
Yes,
I
you
take a
do.
spoon.
You just said you give it to him right out of the jar. You
Well,
monster.
I take a spoon and I take a spoonful out of the jar and I just throw it in his food dish for him, and he's happy for 20 minutes looking at it.
Well, just
Well, yeah,
check, check the
'cause
ba-
it's
just
sitting
check,
there in the
just
corner
check the Yeah, just check the label to make sure it doesn't have that in there. Some brands don't.
Like I do that. I used to just take a spoon and eat right out of the peanut butter jar. Usually buy a little jar for myself when I do that. But yeah. My dad used to do that, and he got me doing it. Let's go eat some peanut butter. What? Just peanut butter? He goes, yeah, here, I'll show you. And then
Just a
got
spoon,
hooked.
man.
Yep.
Spoon man. Was that supposed to
usually-
be the intro?
I usually do a little bit of toast with the peanut butter, and then I drizzle a little bit of honey on top.
Oh yeah. Or marshmallow fluff.
As a kid, peanut butter and sugar.
Good pat of honey with some peanut butter before a 5K. You're good to go.
There you go.
Between what?
And honey's really, really, really good for you, anyways. Okay, so Ben wants to jump in.
I'm on it.
I can back out.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna go watch to see who Nebraska's gonna play on Sunday.
yeah, I can drop out too. I promised my wife I was going to play For the King 2 with her tonight. So
Oh,
catch you guys.
everyone's bailing.
For the game. Okay.
Wait a minute.
No, Ben won't want to join.
Video game night. Gotta go.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, I mean,
before
if you
go,
you
do
made that promise,
before you go, do you know what Kansas's team sports teams are called?
The Jayhawks
Kansas is forced. Nope, I do not.
There you go. Sweden
or the
knows.
Wildcats, depending on Kansas State or Kansas.
Yep, we're all leaving so Ben can come in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Come on in,
everybody's
Ben.
leaving. The only guest is going to be
we'll make lots of room
Ben.
for you.
no, I scaring people away. No, you're not, Ben. They respect
wants-
you enough to clear up some space. That's what it is.
I'll tell you what, though, this is a typical thing with the white coat issue, where you go to the doctor and you walk into the doctor's office and you sit down. They say, "Let me take your blood pressure," and it's like 200 over 120, and it's like,
Oh yeah, white coat hypertension.
"What? You're dying! What? You're dying!" You know, it's like, okay, the
No,
doctor is
uh,
in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Stephanie, are you? I don't know the difference in commonness, but are you familiar that there is also an opposite version of that? There's hidden hypertension, which is where you will test reasonable and low in the doctor's office, but you'll actually your normal will be high. Ben, I don't need you to touch any. Okay.
Well, I think that's a cheat.
Oops.
I mean, come on. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Hey, if you go into a doctor's room and the first thing he says is, "Hey, I'm not going to touch your prostate today," I would be a little concerned.
Can't they
That
just
should
know
not
the
be
blood
that should not be
pressure
part of the conversation.
As if that's like routine, right?
Yeah.
You know, wait a
Well,
minute.
we'll wait till Ben gets in. I'll ask them.
All right, well, I'm
Depends what you
dropping.
wanna pay for.
Hey, Ben, I'm sorry I'm missing you. I hope to talk to you again later. But yeah, you guys have a good evening.
Later, dude.
Bye, Eric.
So
Well, it
I
can't
got-
be all that routine, Ben, because not everyone has that particular
Issue. Yeah.
Never mind.
Eric hates me. My doctor
Never
showed me
fucking
his new prostate exam gloves. He's got these ones now, so he
Oh no!
still use his phone while he's going on there.
Oh my god.
No.
The worst is when he's checking your prostate and you feel it and you see, and then you feel both of his hands on your shoulders.
Oh
Oh boy.
That's a
I used to
public
have a
service
fake
announcement.
arm. You could do that. You can put the
Yeah, do you
fake
want to
arm
turn
on
the
the
public
shoulder and
service announcement bit off, by the way?
I'm not weird.
Yes, you are.
Tom
Weird.
Perez.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, you
Stool.
are.
Bullshit. You are weird. What the hell? What are you talking
You're in a
about?
good kind of weird though.
Stool
There
said
is
he won't
only
eat the
block, that's
chocolate
true.
cake with me again this year, and I'm upset.
That is
I'll
that
eat
is
chocolate.
depressing.
Again,
It's really
he sent me another message that was like, I can't eat the big chocolatey cake again with you this year.
Okay.
And then he gave me a whole bunch of excuses.
You guys
And
were
then he's like, it will
feuding the
happen
other-
before I die. And that's all of a timeline I got. So
You guys were feuding the other day. It's like, oh no. I was getting a little concerned.
yeah, Eric hates me. Eric just didn't
Yeah.
want. I don't know.
He's, you know what? He doesn't have time for us little people anymore, Ben. He's like a superstar now.
I
so.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
There it goes.
I know.
So I went for my second set of
He's-
steroids for my trigger finger, Ben.
You what?
Mm.
What?
I back in September, I had steroid injections in both my hands for my trigger fingers, and experienced immense relief for about a month and a half, 2 months. Then it started to freeze back up again. I went for a new round of steroids just last week on Monday. They did absolutely nothing for me this time.
Oh.
Wow, your body got
I'm
used to it.
definitely going to have to go for the surgery.
Hope it works out.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Just
Hope your
cut them
surgery
off
is
and
a
get some
success.
cool ass prosthetic hands that look like Borgs or something.
Yeah, get some what's it called?
with the Star Wart branding on it.
There you go.
Can you imagine?
I do want to show off my my ugly sweater because it is
perfect.
Waffle House. It's the
Oh
Waffle
no
House.
way!
Waffle House.
All right, look at that.
That is fucking
Yeah,
epic.
Now we're
Yeah.
talking.
You the man. That's epic.
I couldn't
Yeah.
decide between this one and the Taco Bell one, but I got this one.
Oh fuck! Can you not buy both?
Well,
I mean,
you
come
are
on.
kind
I
of.
could also
you
buy
are-
the Taco Bell one.
You are kind of in the land of Waffle House nowadays, which
I
is.
totally want to be there. I've never eaten at one of those.
Did I tell
let
you?
me tell you, they're not all that impressive, Neil.
Oh, you're gonna
They're
get
waffles, I don't
stabbed at
care.
one. You're gonna get stabbed at one. Like
Is
it's
that
just
what
gonna
happens?
happen. But speaking of
That
that,
doesn't seem too appealing.
when I was in the UK visiting Katie, we were just hanging out at her place with a few of her like metal friends, and one of them
He's awesome.
just like, yeah, and her friends are super cool too. But one of her friends just like he was super drunk and probably also high that night, and he just like, and Phoebe was also there. But this guy, he asked me, he's like, what's a Denny's? So I had to explain the concept of a Denny's to this Brit.
What did you say?
I've never gotten.
Well,
good
I
food at
said,
Denny's.
there's the dichotomy of the experiences at Denny's. There's either the old people in the morning time having like actual breakfast, and then there's the people that are there super drunk at 2 a.m. about to get stabbed at the parking lot. And those are the two experiences. There's no in between for a Denny's.
The first two times, the first two
Denny's,
times I went-
Denny's has actually abandoned the state of Maine. We no longer have a Denny's.
Dang.
the first two
No,
times
you
I
guys
went
couldn't
to-
afford us.
Yeah, the first two times I went to a
I think
Denny's,
that's basically that's truer than you know, there, Mikey.
I
don't
like
know.
Denny's, man. I like their moons over my hammy.
Is that the public service announcement that's going across the
Yeah.
bottom? Is that there's no more Denny's in Maine?
Oh no, that was me talking about the
Peanut butter?
xylitol.
It's been
Oh.
it's been brought up multiple times.
Yeah, the
that you
Denny's,
forgot to remove
the
banner.
Denny's in
The Denny's.
Portland. It used to be, 24/7.
I'll listen sometime.
and all this stuff, and
Oh, yeah.
the biggest
Oh,
city in Maine,
sorry, Mikey.
50,000
I thought it was
people.
Neil's
Well,
fault.
Denny's said 50,000 people ain't supporting no Denny's at no time of day or night. So Denny's goes bye, and now there's no Denny's.
the first two times I went into a Denny's, they never served me. And I was like,
Why?
it was like-
Why?
the first time I went in,
Well,
it
they don't
was
serve dogs.
It was basically just meeting, just our group and one other group, and they never got back to the server. Never got back to us. Happened the second
wow.
time I went there. Third time I went there, they gave me. I ordered some eggs, and I had eggshell in the eggs.
Oh,
Yeah, I've had that experience. That happens from time to time. Man.
That just means you won.
You won the special.
Free
You
Yeah,
got
there's
our
a prize
crunchy
for that.
edition.
crunchy eggs.
Yeah, but you got better
Two
teeth.
Denny's.
It's a
Better
prize.
teeth, you're
It's
building
extra
up your
fiber.
calcium.
Raise your
Calcium
calcium
and
level.
fiber.
Yeah, there you go.
It's good for your coat, Mage.
It makes you feel free.
They're just thinking of your coat. That's all.
I usually go with IHOP.
Yeah, IHOP's good.
I feel like the food tastes better because Denny's is always 2 seconds from popping the fuck off.
Yeah,
Like you gotta eat like knowing like, oh shit.
yeah, it's true.
Oh boy. Come on. Eat. No, don't take forever on the menu. You know what this is.
One of my
Don't
favorite
waste it.
cartoons is Goku in full Super Saiyan walking up to Waffle House saying, "I hear this is where Earth's best fighters are," and then the next scene is of him just being pounded into the ground.
You catch a fucking lumberjack slam to the face, Goku. You better watch it.
If you want to learn prison rules without going to prison, just go to the Denny's.
Dennis.
Oh man, that is too harsh. That's
Yeah,
too
that's
harsh.
true.
I
Guys,
don't know.
Denny's are terrible down there. We
It's
don't have
buck
these
wild.
here.
Sounds like it.
Waffle
It was like-
like
Piece of weird shit.
legit, but legit though, Neil. Waffle House is worse. Before
Yeah,
anyone
somehow.
at Waffle House
Somehow
tries
Waffle
to
House is
defend
worse.
or
Yeah.
jump in, Denny's is like Target, and Waffle House is like Walmart.
Like Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Waffle
yeah.
House is the one equalizer where everybody can walk in knowing that if you don't start shit, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you better know how to fight if you plan on eating there.
That's
It might be
I
the
think
server,
Neil would
better
be
it
know
might
how
be the
to sit
server
there
or the
and
chef.
Mind your own goddamn business. is
You might have
I
to. You
think
might have
Neil
to
will
fight
be
the cook. The cook might come out and start fighting.
No, listen,
This is a great
I-
place.
Cook's
I
right
have to
there,
ask.
Mikey. I mean,
I
that's-
have
just
to
so
ask-
listen. If you want to keep your eyeballs, lay the fuck off.
Okay, so I
Eyeballs
have to
over
ask,
Miami.
I hear all these jokes, or what I perceive to be jokes about Waffle House. Like,
Yeah.
like, are you guys exaggerating, or is this like legit
No, it's
true about
sketchy.
Waffle House?
It's sketchy.
legit.
And the
It's
thing
legit.
is,
It's legitimately a sketch. Okay.
well, and the thing
But the
is,
thing-
like, you go to the internet, and if you look at pictures of Waffle House, it's never the sketchy ones that are posted on the internet. Like, they all look way nicer than they do in real life. It's like, well, it's like the same thing when like Phoebe was asking about American 7-Elevens, and like if you Google pictures of 7-Eleven, they're all like clean
nice
and
ones?
swept, and everything's organized.
No.
I was like, I've never been in a 7-Eleven that looks like that.
See, the
I've
cool
been in
thing
ones
about
like that
Waffle
before,
House
really
is if you're driving down I-95 on the East Coast, once you get to Virginia, it ain't nothing but Waffle House. So if you want something, and if you're doing if you're trying to do 24 hours from Maine to Miami, they're very convenient because you can pull in and have breakfast or whatever any time of the day or night, and you know it's not bad. You know exactly what
survive.
you're in for.
Hey,
but
McGill.
If
what-
you survive,
so
I
far
just-
so good,
I just-
Ben.
I just want to know why Phoebe thought we were exaggerating.
Phoebe's
Like,
naive. Now she lives in
Yeah.
Michigan.
She hasn't seen
She's
the
gonna
videos.
Figure it out.
yeah.
oh, I said Phoebe. Sabrina. God damn it, you said Phoebe.
Yeah.
Phoebe is in the chat. I'm talking about
Okay,
Sabrina, who
so-
had the question.
The reason why I thought you were exaggerating, is because the whole thing about Waffle House being sketch and everything, it's almost like it's mimetic. It's become a huge meme, and it's to the point where I'm like, I wonder how much of this is actually true, or how much of this is just like the meme going out of control kind of thing. But as multiple people in here from different contexts have said, it's legit. But I did hear one thing that caught me interested. So, are there non-sketch Waffle Houses? Like, can you find a
Yeah.
non-sketch Waffle House?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
to
but
ones
it's
that,
not the norm. It's not.
It's
the
not
I-
the norm.
yeah,
So,
I've-
on average, you're gonna on average the Waffle Houses are sketch.
Yeah,
There
I've
are some
been-
nice ones, but for the most part, they're sketch. Okay, because you also mentioned 7-Eleven, Ben. In my experience, but maybe it's just the case is more often than not, most 7-Elevens I've been to are pretty. There's some sketch ones, but most of them are pretty.
But you're not in the U.S. I was
Yes.
specifically
Yeah,
saying
well, then
U.S.
that's the other
7-Eleven.
thing. That's the other thing.
The
I'm
one-
not in
I-
the
I have
United
one
Yeah,
States.
it's true.
I have two 7-Elevens within walking distance. I mean, one's really super clean. The other one's like, well, the other one's actually older than I am, but
Yeah. The thing is, we have, like, when it comes to the 7-Eleven stuff, we have what I would effectively call sketch 7-Elevens, but they aren't 7-Eleven. It's different. It's a few different convenience store chains that are the sketchy ones. I would say like Hasty Market. If I don't.
I mean,
Nope.
it's right there in the
Yeah.
name.
Okay. All even knows what I'm talking about. Okay.
It's
Cool.
right there in the name. What'd you expect?
Yeah. Hasty Market is like the best example I can think of as a chain, and then there's a number of other weird
Go to
ones,
Haste,
but yeah.
get waste.
There's a couple 7-Eleven stores where I live right now, and those like are like the nice stores in here.
Mm.
But I have been to 7-Eleven in the U.S. and oh hell no! I
I've
remember
been to
the
a-
first time I went, there was a roach coming out of the
Hell
of
yeah.
the coffee machine.
Free roaches.
Ah, yeah.
I've been to a good
Extra
Waffle
protein.
House before, but that Waffle House is also outside of military base, so
See?
That's impressive that it was nice then. Was it an Air Force base?
yes, it was.
Okay, that says a lot. If it was an Army
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, I was about to say it was the nerds in the Air Force.
thought they called that the chair force.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is McKinnon?
Air Force can't do
Why
nothing
is-
right. They just be flying everybody all over the world. All they do is get shit on by the motherfuckers in the plane. Like, you know, you could walk.
Why is McKinnon going on about Kent Hovind? Nobody's wearing a Hawaiian shirt in this chat.
We were talking about
What
jail
is-
when he first started, about he was in jail when he first joined.
Okay.
Somebody was talking about prison.
Let's see.
That's,
Oh yeah, I just in comparison to Waffle House.
And so he's had a pretty funny tirade going on ever since then.
I started that over Waffle House. I wonder. Actually, I think it's too far to deliver from Waffle House to me.
Oh,
yeah, well, that's
Don't
true.
sound-
We are at the end of the supply chain. It's like nothing ever comes up here, and it's like, you know, it's like our gas is more expensive than any other country, as far as I can tell. Keep hearing about prices under $2 a gallon. It's like, okay, how come I just paid $3.69? I don't understand.
Yeah. If you want to feel bad about gas prices, go to Hawaii.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not on
But
an
everything is
island in the
expensive
middle
there.
of the Pacific.
Don't take offense, Ollie. You're in the Atlantic. She didn't mean you.
I know.
Island man. Tropical island of PEI. Come
I
visit
wouldn't
our
say
white
it's
sand,
tropical.
our white
It
sand
ain't
beaches.
tropical.
I wouldn't say it's tropical. No.
No, I wouldn't.
Look at
either.
our festive
That's-
wildlife like seagulls.
I can order Denny's,
Puffins.
but not Waffle House near
We
me.
do have a fair number of seagulls. Yes.
We also
You
have
can't have seagulls in they don't have seagulls in San Francisco. They have bagels.
Bagel.
Wow.
Oh
wow.
no!
I like-
Someone
I like
said the
bagels.
joke.
That was dumb.
Someone
Bagel.
made the joke. Yes.
Bagel.
What?
Did you just say bagel?
Bagel.
Me and Ollie have a Brita joke going on.
Yeah.
What?
The Catholic Church
You
is
just watch
progressive.
Community, you don't get it.
What? Sorry.
Did anybody tell them?
Wow, the things you read in the side chat. The Catholic Church is progressive, guys. I just wanted to let you know.
I'm sorry. What?
Sweet.
You
What?
said what?
When?
Did that get said?
Somebody in side chat said that the Catholic Church is progressive.
Michael.
Those
The
things are
Catholic Church
progressive.
has the rhythm method. Come on. That's how progressive is that? That's pretty fucking good.
They created devices to crush knuckles of scientists back in the medieval times. Yeah.
Yep, break their
but
And they
you
still
know,
would.
it's the-
And they still would if they could.
I wasn't expecting a sort of Spanish Inquisition here.
Yeah. Did someone call? Hi, boom boom. What do you want?
That doesn't matter.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. They still
That doesn't matter.
Pope had lunch with the
still haters.
The fact that you even got to say that, that's like talking about my black friend, Mikey.
what did they have? A Waffle House? Did they go to Waffle House?
They went to
I was
Waffle
no.
Yeah, for sure they went
Went
to
to
Waffle
Waffle
House. That's
House.
what makes sense.
in Sicily. It had to be southern Italy. They had to go south of Rome in order to get to Waffle House in Italy.
He just doesn't know he's in the wrong room. But that's
I
Oh, he knows.
I made
Been here before.
something.
It's okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No.
and nobody puts baby in a corner.
Welcome to Waffle.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
There's
That is
another one
pretty good.
tue.
I like
But I like the
Grease.
first one better.
It's
But this
awesome.
one has like the windows are all broken.
Yeah, that's half the questions in the interview process for the servers. Is like, okay, so what discipline did you study? Like, are you kung
Share,
fu,
share the screen again. because-
BJJ? Are you a grappler? Are you a grappler or a striker? Let's start there. Because
Yep,
strikers
put
are
the next
usually
one up.
like hostess.
Can you do
I
drunken
changed the
boxing?
Yeah,
This
that's
is the other
important.
one. I like the first one better though.
Yeah, it's creepier.
Well, actually, I looked at your resume. I don't believe you, so I'm gonna need you to fight me.
No, that's gonna be like Joker style, where he breaks a pool cube between two applicants. Winner gets the job.
Aggressive expansion.
I always seem to stop at about the same one in like Fredericksburg, Virginia. That every single time, with either going southbound or northbound, it's like, all right, because it's breakfast time. I got to stop somewhere. So okay, stop at this Waffle House.
Sponsored by Waffle House.
All right, I'm gonna head out and watch the Wisconsin-Texas game.
Okay.
All right, have fun.
Later.
Be good, sweet.
everyone.
Peace.
Later, dude.
Bye.
All right, he's gone.
Let's talk about everybody. No, let's talk about everybody else.
Yeah.
Turn things around.
Switch it up.
The Piper was written by people. No shit.
What? People?
I'm learning
By
here tonight.
people?
I really am.
I thought it
Bible
was
was
just
written by
generated from the ground.
The dude,
I
the
thought it was
dude
a
can
lightning
create.
bolt.
The dude can create a universe. Like, that's that. Just write your own damn book.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's I've always asked this question. If he can do anything, like which he can't, by the way, he can't even beat iron chariots according to the Old Testament. But why not make a book that no matter who picks it up, if this is the biggest message that he wants to give to humanity, why not make a book that no matter who picks it up, they'd be able to understand what it says, like they'd be able to read it because it would automatically be in the language that they speak, and not
Or
in
their
and why
even their-
That would be pretty
how
good
can
proof.
it be the word of God if there are so many different editions, like versions? The King James version, the NIV version. Really? If your holy book requires versions, there's your problem. That's just starts right there.
Do keep in mind,
Well-
Neil, a good point, by the way, but do keep in mind that there are some Christians who do not believe the Bible to be infallible, who do not believe
know.
the Bible to necessary. Yeah, like basically, there are some Christians who are like, yeah, you know what, that idea, it is kind of bullshit. We still accept some of the other BS ideas, but like at the very least, they've seen the issues and they're like, you know what, yeah, I'm not
learned how
going to
to
say I
squiggle.
believe this bullshit idea because I see where it's flawed. Okay, cool. Like,
So
They've
they
learned how
just
to
cherry
squiggle
pick.
out of a whole mess of things. I mean, they can squiggle out of that. They can squiggle out of was
Well,
he
they
really
try
dead
to.
for
That's
3
called
days? I
special
mean,
pleading, Michael. It's called special
Yeah.
pleading.
We just haven't had Babelfish make it to Earth yet. We just gotta wait.
Rabblefish? Oh yeah.
Took 3 days to resurrect. That's terrible respawn rate.
It is.
Oh my god, I would have logged out. I would have totally logged out. Dude, don't res me. It's not even fucking worth it. It's fucking Roman
Okay, so-
soldiers all over that fucking cave, dude. Don't go over there.
If this is the case, then why use the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is no use for that book then.
and how powerful is your God that he needs you to speak for him.
Hey, Air. Been a while, bud.
Hey, Air.
Hey,
Here.
talking about the sketchy stuff. Have you ever
Yeah,
eaten
then Air shows
tacos
up.
and at 2 a.m. in Mexico City?
Nope.
No.
Somebody getting.
Well, here we
edgy
have
now.
Is that an
here we have an
invitation?
example of an
Yeah.
hits and misses
Yeah.
fallacy. But and he didn't it's not fulfilled prophecy because they're not talking about Israel as it stands now. They had no or it was supposed to have been a thing long before they actually gave the
Yeah,
land
that's
of
not
Israel.
self-fulfilling at all.
Yeah.
Catholic,
So, no.
whatever you apply to all the other gods that you don't believe in, apply that to your God and then get back to us.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Everyone stop arguing with a
That's
Christian.
asking
There's
to
a
try and
fucking
make sense.
Bulbasaur over here. Stop the presses.
There's a Bulbasaur.
Ah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Who cares about if God's real or not? There's a fucking Bulbasaur right here.
Bulbasaur.
Oh,
Get it,
don't
get
you
it.
jump out.
I thought he was saying my balls are sore. What?
Well, that's what I
Ah.
heard.
I changed my chair. I'm
That's
good
a
now.
hell of a prophecy.
I got a Squirtle.
Oh,
Squirtle.
no. Oh, Neil.
Neil.
Ooh, a Rhyhorn. I need a Rhyhorn. Rhyhorns
Need
are
a
hard to
ride
come
home.
by.
What?
I am home.
Wait,
I don't leave my house.
wait, hold on. Why is there
Why are you
Rhyhorn?
asking for a ride?
Hey, look, just because you didn't play Pokemon like the rest of the cool kids doesn't mean you get to make fun of every single one of their names. That's not what this game is. This isn't just make fun of Pokemon Day. They did nothing to you.
Oh yes, it is. I actually had it officially declared. Make fun of
Oh,
Pokemon Day.
son of a again? After my petition?
And I signed that too.
Right. Oh, you're on my team.
Whoa. Now we're all going to
It's a
purgatory.
cute little Eevee there.
Purgatory?
Boring.
Purgatory.
That
What?
sounds boring.
Yeah,
I
I've
was
heard-
told
no,
that
no,
I
what the
had a
fuck is
special place in
purgatory?
hell. I want that.
Poketory.
Well, I'm sitting here going like there's now there's
Yeah.
3 places to go in the afterlife, is there? Okay, gotcha.
There is no afterlife. It's not possible.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Oh, you got the Ditto, the showcased one.
Wait a minute. I actually felt that prayer. Hold on. He said he prayed for us, and I felt it.
No,
I,
you
Yeah.
didn't.
I
That's
feel.
gas.
All in
I
your head.
feel.
I
Oh,
feel it
never
in my
mind.
heart.
I don't
No.
feel it. I didn't
That's
feel
what
it.
It's
science
the cockles
thinks
in my heart.
feelings.
Probably gas.
Deep down in the
No,
cockles.
It was.
the
It was gas.
It was the tacos
was
de tres,
gas.
three por my
It's
por
a-
2 pesos.
It's a chorizo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's your
Catholic
favorite
people,
kind of
but an
taco?
Afterlife.
The cheaper,
is
the
not
cheaper the
possible.
taco, the more sketchy it might be. So,
Taco Bell.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite? What's your favorite kind of taco, Alma?
pastor.
Hell yeah.
It's
Yes.
such a
Oh,
yeah, it's the best one. It's the best one.
no.
Yes.
Oh,
Is it
so gross.
bad that I
What?
don't really like
Pesto?
tacos?
Pastor.
Pastor.
Oh,
Al Pastor.
Pastor.
Okay. I was like, pesto. I fucking hate
Pesto,
pesto.
no.
Who the hell eats pesto tacos?
I don't know. It sounded
White
gross.
people.
Portuguese. Portuguese.
White
people.
White
It sounds
people.
like it sounds like it's something white people would do.
There's a page on Facebook that's white people eating Mexican food, and it's just like
Cooking Mexican food.
yeah, white people cooking Mexican food. That one, it's so horrible. Like you cannot just put whatever you want in a tortilla. and
The,
say
the
that-
hell
Yeah.
you can't. The hell you can't.
You
No
can,
tell-
but
No,
it's
no, no.
but it's not Mexican food if you
Oh,
do it.
shit.
That's
This
fine.
is my Mexican meatloaf tacos. I'm like, stop.
No, one of the posts was just somebody just getting the beans out of the can like that, like it is, and just putting a tortilla around it, and now I have a
No.
burrito.
Fuck you guys. Now I'm
No,
ordering food.
no.
See, there's a
Yeah, I'm
difference
gonna
there
get
too.
hungry
Like,
too.
and it depends on how you describe what you made, because there's a distinct difference between Mexican food and boy dinner. Like there are certain things with a tortilla that qualify as boy dinner that are fine, like a hot dog with like a slice of American cheese in a tortilla. That's boy dinner.
Oh, that's
But
called below the
It's not
boat.
Mexican food.
Below the
Yeah, it's not.
It is if you put salsa on it.
No, no,
Okay, so
Yeah.
not even with salsa.
Diced white onions on the hot dog. That's a Chicago
Yeah.
thing.
Ew.
They do that in
Onions
Chicago. Never
away.
mind. Dude, Chicago style dogs, not my thing. It's
Oh, no,
got
but you
way
gotta
too-
remember
way
that-
too many
that-
ingredients.
You got to remember that white people salsa is just diced tomatoes.
Ketchup. It's just ketchup.
Yes.
Diced tomatoes and ketchup.
It's just ketchup with black
Little
pepper
cilantro
sprinkled on there.
in
Ooh,
there.
it's spicy.
That's so spicy.
No, but in the UK, did you hear that? In the UK, was it Taco Bell actually had to make a less than mild? Just I don't know. Last week,
Seriously, what
Yeah.
did they put sugar on it? Like,
How you
I
go?
don't know.
I ask Wayne this all the time. I'm like, how your country wage a whole war against Earth for fucking jewels and spices,
spices.
and then came back with the blandest food on Earth? Where is all the spices y'all stole? Y'all stole all this shit and have no spices in there.
They're just sitting on it
Where though?
in museums,
It must be.
basements.
Yeah, they got all of the spice from around the world hidden in there.
That belongs to a museum. Oh God.
Someplace
Or
more
also,
powerful.
it's like when what is the name of this chef? Rachel Ray, when she tried to
Oh
cook
my God.
pozole. Oh my God, she broke my heart.
Oh yeah.
I like Rachel Ray too, and she just does some real bad food crimes. I'm like, damn, Ray, stop.
Ray.
I believe
Get it
you.
together, girl. You acting a
Better
fool
than
out
this.
here. You're supposed to be the cool one. But she impressed me with her hot ones. She did her hot ones interview without chicken. She took the sauce straight on a spoon. I was like, ooh,
Oh,
that's hard.
Oh wow.
That's tough. That's tough shit right there. The bomb insanity
Right
with
here.
no chicken on it. Just straight burn. Oh, you're eating a spoonful of mace.
Respect for that.
Here, eat this mace. Okay, let me get a spoon first. I brought my own spoons. And I thought Guy Fieri was a fucking joke until I saw him do it without any water. I was like, God damn.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
He flexed on him too. He didn't
Doesn't
tell him
water
till the
make
very
it
end.
worse? Don't? Isn't I thought
Yeah,
milk
water
you
make it
still-
worse.
But
Yeah.
you're
You
still
have
thirsty.
you have to either eat
Milk.
drink milk
Milk.
or put a sour cream.
Hummus
A
works pretty
spoonful of
well.
sour cream.
Yeah, hummus works pretty well if you like hummus.
Anything
Ketchup
British
pretty
works.
well too, eh? Ketchup works pretty well.
Just put British
It's so
food in your
bland,
mouth.
it'll
Breads
just
work.
soak away the spice.
Yeah.
Negative
Leo-
spice.
Also, if you get like another type of oil, like vegetable oil or something, that will help take care of it too, because it's both oils. So
Yeah, just swallow some vegetable oil. Your butt will love you
Avocado.
later.
You guys made me hungry. I had to order some food, so I just ordered some.
What'd you
Did you-
order?
Waffle House.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Order
We don't have
Say
them
Waffle
here.
House.
They had
Taco
it
Bell.
wasn't-
That's what you ordered. No.
no. It wasn't.
Denny's.
Let him tell
Okay,
us.
let me finish here. We had a Waffle House here in New West, but it wasn't any. It was not the chain that you guys have, and they shut it down, and then they reopened it up in another place here, and it's just absolutely terrible. They changed owners, and they just shot the whole menu to shit, and it was horrible. So I will not go there.
Well, you're
anymore.
biased.
No, I ordered some pizza from a place I used to work at. It's
Sweet.
the last remaining store. It's called Bella Pizza, and
Mm.
they pretty much won the best pizza in Vancouver for like 10 years in a row when they were doing it. So
And then they went out of business.
nope.
Competition shut 'em down.
It was a family run place, and both the brothers that started the stores retired, and they had some other, I guess, people trying to take them over, but they couldn't keep up. And
You
yeah,
take a break.
with all the 2-for-1 joints that are out there, it's tough. But their food is superior by a long shot to all those things.
I prefer to find my pizza in the garbage.
Wow.
7-Eleven
pizza?
pizza.
Casey's
7-Eleven pizza.
Yes, Mark, that did not last long. I had two. You sent me 2 bottles of the shit the bed hot sauce, and they pretty much were devoured within, I think, 4 months. Both of those bottles on the barbecue that we used to use all the time, and the other one that was even hotter too. And Mark sent me a
I
bunch
thought
of
that was.
hot sauces from Australia.
Oh,
What's worse, 7-Eleven pizza or 7-Eleven hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because at least the
how-
pizza.
what do you
at least
mean?
What do you mean?
What's
What's
worse?
The pizza,
What do you call a bad hot dog? Like what?
the
Yo, when
7-Eleven, no, the
The hot
7-Eleven
dog be
pizza,
7 days old, Neil.
the 7-Eleven pizza
Whatever.
tastes a little bit better than the box it comes in.
Only if you use
Had it.
ketchup.
it depends how
pizza.
drunk you are.
I like their
Alright,
wings.
cool. I'm gonna-
7-Eleven wings? No.
Neil.
No,
I like
that's
the
too
wings.
far,
No.
Neil.
That.
That's
You
too
wanna
fucking
have-
far, Neil. That,
Not
no,
with your human mouth.
7-Eleven burgers.
I love them.
7-Eleven
burgers.
burger.
I used to have those. Yeah.
You know-
I used
Nah,
to eat
dog.
those every now and
Those
then.
are terrible.
I have
They
a
are.
funny story about the burgers. One of the people I met he became one of my best friends for years, and I still know him. But that's how I met him. They had just launched the burgers, and he just moved in from the interior to the Lower Mainland and started working into 7-Eleven. He goes, "Hey, we just were launching these burgers. You guys want some free burgers?" They were free because they were trying to get people. And I'm like, "Can I have 2?" He just started
Fucking
laughing. He's
nail.
like, "Yeah, you can have all you want." So I had like 2 or 3 of these things in there for free. And when they first came out, they were all right. I said, this just tastes like a regular fast food joint burger. But after that, something went wrong, and they were just horrifying.
So God,
When-
so God's
But when you're
word-
drunk, you can eat a million of them. Anyway,
So God's word is the
back
Bible
on God again.
interpreted by a church people. Okay.
Yay!
I'm gonna.
yeah. So
I'm
how
gonna
do you
head
know?
out,
First of all,
but
okay,
So
Ben.
I
have-
did
Thanks for
that.
jumping
I
in.
just had second. Well, I had my second day of a 98-hour work week, so we're back
I
at
thought
it.
you were going to say second breakfast or something like that. You hobbit.
No,
At
this week
Waffle
is
House.
this next 2 weeks are gonna be absolutely miserable. So, but thanks
no.
for letting me on for a little bit.
See you on the other
Come
side.
on.
Yeah, we'll see you on the other side, bud.
It's real good
Have a
seeing you,
Good
Ben.
night,
Good
Ben.
night.
Later.
Later.
Bye,
Peace.
Ben.
Bye.
Maybe
No,
That'll-
Catholic Jews don't celebrate Christmas. They celebrate
And-
Hanukkah.
Ben
Nope.
didn't sleep for another 47 days.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ben didn't sleep for 47 days. Holy fuck.
47
That'd
nights.
be horrible.
Well,
You know, on the
I'd be
time
kinda there.
I live, the time I
but
live in
just-
the US, I was never able to find like a really hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
No, everything was so mild.
Yeah, we do have some mild stuff around here.
No, but I mean
Yeah.
everything, even the ones that I said really hot, were like, yeah.
Maybe it's just your tolerance levels for.
That's probably.
Well, what on
Could
the
be it.
Scoville scale? What were the sauces ranked at?
I don't think they had labels. Shit.
Because
I
well,
have a
anything
1.2 million or had
Mhm.
1.2 million Scoville, and that's what
That's
I
not
used to
bad.
love.
That's pretty
That's
spicy.
about the hottest that I ever wanted to go. That was to like, holy fuck! And you just put a little bit on your tongue and just went, whoa. Right?
Done for the day.
Not doing that.
Let-
I have
the
one
hottest
here
I
that's-
went-
Hottest I've ever gone.
the hottest I went
have one
was
here.
taking a Carolina Reaper from my garden and biting into it.
No, I'm good.
Mm.
Reaper's up there. I think it's almost 3 million.
It,
On the
scale?
well, it was the hottest pepper in the world, and I think there's actually one that's actually beat it finally.
Yeah, Pepper X.
Pepper X.
Yeah.
Mm.
I saw that video with that guy.
You want anything over, I think 5 million, you actually have to go with pure capsaicin.
Okay.
Or an extract.
And
Yeah,
I
or
hate
the
that
extract,
stuff.
which is what
Capsaicin.
the end is. The end is made. It's 7 million on the Scoville scale, and it's made from extract.
Mm.
Yep.
I just do people really even enjoy it? Is it fun?
Yeah.
Aaron was drunk, and he grabbed the bottle. And it's a tiny little bottle because you don't need much. And he went "Bloop," like this, and he took a swig. He's going, he's all hammered up. And then the next morning, he's like, "That was a really, really bad thing to do."
well, yeah.
I
It's the
wonder
other
why.
end is not
I shit the
exactly
bed.
the greatest.
Yeah, well, it's just as hot coming out the other side. So,
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably why.
God.
Nothing inside you breaks that shit down. It goes in and comes out the same.
yep.
Oh,
And
at least-
considering you have the same type of, they're not taste buds like you have in your mouth, but they're the same. That's why you can feel the heat. You should be
So
thankful
you
you
could save
can't
yourself
taste
the whole
it.
process and just wipe it on your butthole and be done with it, right?
No, why would you want to do that?
I'm just saying.
Just to get to
What's
the
wrong
end
with you?
sooner, Neil.
Just to get to the end result.
sooner. That's all.
You know, you
Cut
could
down
not
the
do that and not
intermediary,
suffer at all.
The middleman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of suffering, that's actually apparently part of where the enjoyment comes from. Because unlike any of the other flavors, when consuming spicy food, the receptors in our brains that handle pain, some of the things in our brain that like sort of perceive pain are activated, and so it's kind of a degree of masochism that's involved in
Oh.
in really enjoying spicy food. Like there's also the taste involved too, which some people might enjoy separately. But it's anyway. I'm not gonna
That
go further
explains
into
a
this.
lot. For
I like
me.
a good hot sauce that's got a good kick and it's got a good flavor.
Yes.
Gotta have flavor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
pointless.
We got a hot sauce joint down the road from me here, right near the Walmart, and they've got like fucking hundreds of different ones in there. And you can go in and taste. You can test them. You can taste them. So they give you a little tiny spoon, and you put a drop in there, and you go, "Oh yeah, oh that,
they're really-
yeah, that's the one."
I had gotten this one chip challenge. It was a hot
Yeah.
thing. Unfortunately, they had to stop selling them because people were actually dying
Were
eating these
dying?
things.
Yeah.
Yes,
What?
yes, yes.
Who did that?
Some
lot
people
of-
react to capsaicin in a really negative way, where their throats literally close up.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
people that is allergic, so you have to
Nope.
start.
You don't even
or-
have to be allergic in some instances. Capsaicin is brutal.
Yeah.
Your body
Yeah,
doesn't
There's,
want
there's
it.
cheap versions of
Yeah,
it that are
I
really
think
bad.
especially when you're not used to it. It's-
Apparently, the chip doesn't
Stephanie's
taste
been
that good
quiet.
either.
Do they have hot food up in the Northeast there, Stephanie?
I'm sorry. Do we
I
have
said you've
what
been
up
quiet.
here?
Do they? Yeah. Do they even have hot food up in the Northeast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't finish. I didn't finish the
Swiss
chip.
cheese.
I didn't finish the chip that I got from it because it was stale.
Yeah, I hear that. They often taste quite stale. There's a guy I watch on TikTok who he does all the little eat challenges. I think he's a Scottish or Irish or something. Anyways, he's so funny. And he did the one chip challenge. He's going, "No, it's like licking Satan's asshole."
It wasn't that bad.
Oh.
He's a funny guy. All right. All right. Driver's on the way to pick up the pizza now. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
I've been wanting pizza.
Huh?
It's gonna be pineapple on it.
No.
No, not this one.
Okay.
I almost ordered the Hawaiian because they make a
The
really
Hawaiian?
good Hawaiian there. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I like the
And that
Hawaiian.
is a
Funny.
Canadian invention.
it is. It is.
Mhm.
So is what do you call it? California rolls were also invented in Canada.
You guys
I
are
also
hot.
like the California rolls.
Wait. Canada invented pineapple pizza.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, the Hawaiian. Yes.
Well, now we have to. Now I have reason to hate Canada.
Why?
Why?
Nothing
They
wrong with
invented pineapple pizza.
Aw.
It's good.
Hawaiian here
Ew.
has ham. Well, the one that Bella makes has ham, mushrooms, pineapple, and back bacon on top.
Oh, nice.
Delicious.
What kind of sauce?
Delicious. Regular
Regular?
pizza sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some change it for the Hawaiian.
Well, I think what was it? Panago up here has one called the tropical Hawaiian, where they use kind of a sweetened barbecue sauce
Yeah,
instead of
barbecue.
the regular pizza sauce, and it's really good too, actually.
Here in Mexico, there's a restaurant that serves the Hawaiian pizza with chicken instead of ham.
Yep.
And they
Oh,
put like
really?
a spicy mango sauce in it. Oh, it's so good.
Ooh. I had a spicy mango sauce that was really, really good.
Yeah, there are some good mango sauces.
I've got 2 mangoes on the counter right now, just waiting to be ripened up. I'm going to chow down on those babies. They had a special. They were like under $2 each. So that was like, whoa, that's actually, for those things, that's pretty good. Usually you're paying close to $5 for a mango here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I used to pick them when I lived in Israel. I used to pick mangoes. And we used to have the sap wars because the sap in mangoes is acidic. And like it's acidic enough to actually leave a mark on your skin. So we used to clip and go like this and try and get it on the other guy. I hit one guy in the face. He has this big fucking mango sap mark for the rest of his life.
Ooh.
There.
Yeah, my aunt has a mango
Pineapple
tree
was
in her yard.
introduced to Hawaii. What? Huh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Hmm.
I wonder where it's from.
That is correct. That's correct.
I think it's
Where's it
about that
native to?
time for old Ollie to hit the old hay there,
Where
Neil.
was it from again?
Who?
Looked that
What
up
the hair? Who?
before.
What?
Yeah. Dad is sleepy. He's been up all day.
Oh, you are? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, buddy. Yeah,
Think
well,
I'm
we're
gonna be,
almost
hitting
at
the
2
old
hours.
Dusty.
I just wanted, we didn't have a guest for tonight, so I just wanted to have a little bit of fun for tonight
Yeah.
and just shoot the shit about what this, that, and the other thing. We didn't actually get to the other thing, but that's okay. We got to the this and that parts. So
We
we're
still
okay
raised
there.
the roof.
Yeah, oh, shut up. I'll let you
Business in South America.
But yeah, we do have a guest coming up on Saturday. Hang on here. And that'll be the final show until January because I always take the holiday break. We got Pete Johnson who will be joining us on Saturday. He's an ex-evangelical, so that should be a lot of fun. And then we'll be back, I think, January 2nd or 3rd. I'm not entirely sure. So we're booking for January, folks. So if you know anyone that wants to come on here and share their stories, let me or Mikey know, and we'll get it all hooked up and have them on and have some fun.
And if you told me something and I forgot, remind me. My brain is oatmeal.
If you ever need filler, just let me know and we'll try and pop on.
Sure. We might be changing the format up. Mike and I are going to have a discussion about that at some point. We might do one night of deconversion and another night of something else. We'll come up with something cool. But yeah, until then, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks to all our patrons and our members. And you guys are awesome. And until next time, like I always say at the end of, no, this is just a random stream. So here's what I'll say at the end of this random stream. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and stop or don't pull an Ali Hearsey and start believing in God again or some shit like that or whatever the hell's it means. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. We'll see you guys later.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
She did it for the money.